All right, everybody, this quick tutorial is going to be on tasks. And this is a tech tip to help keep yourself organized with your email and your calendar. So, tasks, if you don't know already, they're on the right hand side here with your calendar. There's a keep widget and then there's a task widget. As soon as I click on that and open it, it is going to open up kind of a to do list that I can then cross off as I complete this. The great thing about this is that it's integrated into your email, and I'm going to show you that as well as your calendar. Let's start with the calendar one. So as soon as I create a task, I can add the details. I could say what I need to do, and I could also even maybe add a Google link or something in there of a document I need to do. And then you can also add a date if you want. You can just use this as a running list of things to do. But if you add a date and a time, then you'll be able to see in your Google Calendar, if you have your tasks calendar on, that this is the test one, that task shows up on my calendar. Okay, so it can remind me to do it at that time. I like to set the tasks of when I need to do them, not when they're due, so I'm not late on it. And then when I'm finished, I just cross it off. And then on my calendar, you can see that it would also cross off there. The second thing I love about tasks is, let's say that I have something to do and it's in an email. And the email usually gives a lot of details of what I have to do with this task that I have. Right in my email, if I click on this same widget icon, add to tasks, it's going to add it over to my taskbar and it's going to include the email. So I can now mark this as read and it doesn't have to take up my inbox because it is on my tasks. Okay. Now, the third tip comes to you from Jeremy, and it is new, and I just learned this, and I love it. So I sometimes will reserve time to do a task so that I don't have conflicting meetings. So let's say you have a lot of things to do and you want to do that during your prep, you might add the tasks to that prep that you want to get done to help with time management. Now, right from your calendar, instead of creating an event, you could click on create a task. And so maybe I need to make a task of morning announcements, that I need to add something to that, and I have a note of what it is to remind myself. And then I can leave that on at that time, and then I can just say save. Now that has been added to my calendar to remind myself to do it at that time, and it works similar to an event. Okay. One question that I had for this when thinking of this new tool was, let's say I try to find a time with another colleague. Will it show my tasks as well? So I know I've already planned that time. And the answer is no. So here I do actually have a task. And it's not showing up on my find a time because it's not a meeting that you're somewhere else. So that is good to know that if you are reserving time to do a task, other people won't see that necessarily on your calendar as reserved time. So keep that in mind when you are working with tasks and with this integration with the calendars. So hopefully you found this helpful, and thank you, Jeremy, for sharing.